This was an incredible opportunity that Grail had with the American Cancer Society, and they have a large study called the Cancer Prevention Study 3, or CPS 3. This is over 300,000 volunteers enrolled in a research study and gave a blood sample. We also took samples from patients we knew never developed cancer, and then we were able to look at this time pattern with respect to the cancer methylation signal and how far in advance of the clinical diagnosis it appeared.
Having access to blood samples for people with all types of cancer is super important in characterizing the ability to test to find people in the precancerous state with some advantage over when they're waiting for them to be clinically diagnosed. So in our existing studies, CCGA, we have one time point, the time at which they're clinically diagnosed, and we get an idea of what the signals look like then. So the importance of this study is it lets us tell something about how fast cancer is growing and changing over different lengths of time. So in this study, we got to look at the time period between a blood draw and clinical diagnosis and ask, could we have seen this? Was there how long was the window in which we could have advanced over clinical detection? And that window turned out to be about a year, which is very nice for the idea of a yearly cadence of screening. We also got a chance, because these were historic samples, to look at the mortality patterns in these people. This is the first time getting a look at preclinical cancer biology, what happens before someone's clinically diagnosed in most of these unscreened for cancers. And that's a fantastic opportunity to see how fast these cancers are growing and changing. Importantly, this told us about a number of cancers that no one had data on when you first look at any population of people. These sort of differences are important as we're rolling out the test to a general population.
Nobody gets to choose what cancer they're going to get. It's really important to look at cancer in a population and consider the total burden of cancer in a population, and we were able to do that in this study.